Good evening, I guess you'd say. I think it's around midnight right now, but had a wonderful day. Actually, a really nice weekend. Saturday, Sam and I went to the Florida Georgia Line concert, and then today I had to help my friend move, but Sam came along, which was really good because I really like to hang out with her as much as I possibly can. But I'll show you guys what I've been up to, or what we've been up to. So it is. We're done painting it for right now. Let me hop out. Oh, look at all these. Have been cleaning. But we're done painting right now. I took that off, and I painted them black. And then these are the new handles for the cabinets. So black, and this is supposed to be a off-white, but it actually came out pretty white. Today Sam helped me with some more cushions. Move this stuff out of the way so I can show you guys. So this is the, as you guys seen this before, this is the bottom. Almost lost her. So that there is the bottom cushion, and this is the back. Huh? How about that? And tonight I did a Walmart run, and I got, now Sam hasn't seen this yet, so I don't know if I have the okay for this or not, but I went and got a full-size, this would be like a 4-pack or whatever, a 3-pack, whatever they call it, 2 pillow sheets and the fitted sheet, and then the flat sheet. But I just used a bungee cord and 2 eyelets and then some safety pins. It just slides on the bungee cord. It's like a curtain. And then I know this is kind of loose on here, but if I got a twin it would have been too small. A twin XL isn't any wider. It's 4 feet by 6 feet. But this one here, I think I can use some more safety pins if Sam has a, wants me to change it up. But oh, this is pretty nice, not gonna lie. So I bought some Lysol, and because that was one of Sam's requests. She said I want everything to be really disinfected. So with the Lysol, sprayed all the canvas. I bleached that 50/50 bleach water on the wood underneath here, got that all clean. And this, I Lysoled this really good, because underneath here is actually the old pad, which I have to talk to Sam about. But the only reason why I have that on there is because it'll give me something to put the safety pins on. And then this power strip I mounted on the side there, and it can come off. Might take a little bit, but it just comes off of, there's a screw there. But I know that we always talked about a curtain, because it's just kind of nice that way you don't feel so exposed or whatever when you're asleep. And then this keeps it really nice and light in here, and we can still, have I'd probably put a fan right here and have it blowing on us. But got a little bit of dirt on here already, dang it. And another thing is, we wanted to wrap this kind of like how we wrapped the cushions, which we wrapped those with plywood on the back, but you won't ever be able to wash it, so we'd still have to put a sheet on here. So I thought, maybe a sheet will be fine. I have to talk to Sam about it. She's asleep, she has to work tomorrow, but yeah. So you still see out, and then on the back side, this is just the flat sheet that goes on here, but there's just safety pins in there, and see all that dirt's coming off my legs. Yep. So I still am gonna take the shop back and vacuum off. There's little dusty bits in here, or whatever, but everything's been Lysoled, and it's really coming together, guys. It looks nice in here. And And I'm thinking then, if Sam goes for this idea, that I can use that extra. I'll get a matching one for that side and do the same exact idea over there because they're both the same bunk size. And then the fabric I have left, I can do this, and I have enough plywood to do that for the couch. So then it'll be completely done. So I think she'll go for it. These are only like 14 bucks. Gosh, I got this all dirty. These are only like 14 bucks, so pretty good if you ask me. So yeah, I'm just doing the cleaning, but yeah, that being spray painted black looks really good. That looks really good black. I don't know if that fire extinguisher works. I think it's like super old. I imagine it doesn't work, but I don't really want to try it, so I don't know. We'll have to deal with it when we deal with it, but yeah, I think things are really coming along in here now. So what's the plan for this week? We are going to be... Oh yeah, I also patched up the screen over there. I just used some thread and fixed it. But the plan for this week is going to be, if Sam likes this, then tomorrow I'll go get another one for the other side, and then I'll get the plywood pieces cut and get the couch done, and then I have to essentially, once that is done, I'll do just one last super clean, even though I was just working on it. The ant situation has gotten a lot better. I think a lot of them died with that taro stuff or whatever. But there is still a few in here, so every 2 days I've been taking out the old ones and replacing it with new ones, but really all that's left is like these little tiny babies. So I think I wiped out most of the big colony, and I just have small ones left, and they shouldn't last very long. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna super clean it one last time, and once that is done, we'll super clean it. I'll get all this vacuumed. Obviously, one last spray of Lysol, and then Febreze. I already worked on getting some stuff in. I got the jack, the tire iron, and the table holder in there. This one has the toaster, the heater, and the stove. Just trying to keep it really light in here. So obviously then that'll come down, this will come down, that little fan will go with the toaster and stuff. And then once that all comes down, the rest of this will fold down, and then the only things I have left is a little bit of spray paint, a little bit of black spray paint on the frame in the back where I couldn't get to because it's up, so, and a little bit on the front, the same idea. And then the tires, making sure they're, for one, inflated, but then I have to finish. I already put 2 coats on the rims of the tires, white. Put another finishing coat on there or whatever, and hook her up. I have to find 1 light bulb. I went to Wally World, was able to find light bulb for the back that I broke, but I need a light bulb for the marker light, so it's not crucial, but the marker light in the front is missing a bulb, and they're old school. I actually bought 4 new marker lights, but the hookups are, they have a ground and a hot. The new ones are supposed to ground out to like the frame, so I don't want to do that, so I just need to find the bulb. It's a 56 bulb, so they make them all flat now, but the one in the back was 1156, and I was able to find that one. So I think if I went, that was at Walmart, so if I went to an actual auto parts store, I should be able to find one that'll work. Yeah, and then we drop it down, we go camping at the cabin, and then we will go up to the North Shore. So it'll be good. But it'll be good to have this thing down, get this bay cleaned out, and then I can focus more attention on my other camper. And then once that's done with the couple things I want to do to that, I'll move that out, and this one can get parked over there. in the meantime. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So I actually love the curtain. It's actually one of my favorite things I've done. It just makes it feel more homey in here, you know, just a little bit better. I mean, and look at how nice it is in here. It's pretty. I don't have the door in, so there's a mosquito or two flying around in here, but really this should help keep the mosquitoes out as well. If you pull it all the way over, the skeeters shouldn't be able to get in here too much. And of course, we always like to burn those citronella candles, stuff like that. So yeah, it's so nice in here though. It's really, it went from feeling like a dirty old camper to like feeling really, really nice and something that I'm really proud of. I think the biggest improvements are the lights, because without that rope light, it still is okay, but it's, look at how dark it is in the booth, or in the bed area. So having the rope light, I can flick it with my toe. Come on now. Almost had it. There we go. Having those lights really make it just a better vibe in here. So I put a lot of time into this. I couldn't tell you how many hours I put into it, but I'm guessing I probably put in 20 or 30 hours, and that was just kind of leisurely pace. If I really, you know, if I was getting paid to do something like this, it would have been done probably in half the time. But regardless, it's a lot of time that I put in here, and I'm really happy with the results. So the only thing I have to still figure out is the sink. I want to get a new vent. I did get it to open. They had it cocked shut, so I don't know what that was about. It's not broken or cracked or anything, so I'm just gonna roll with it. It's gonna be stored inside most of the time, so I really won't know until it rains and I shut it and it leaks. But luckily there's nothing really under it to ruin, so but eventually I would like to get a new vent just to be safe. But other than that, let me just give you guys one last little view here. So move my curtain over. Here's from my viewpoint here. It'll be a nice booth. We got the fridge in here. Gonna put my shoes on. But get the fridge going. It actually had water in there and it was like too cold, so I'm gonna turn it to about 3 3/4. Get the fan going. All the lights. Try this here. Open here. See, and it doesn't, it's not, see how it opens all goofy? Like, that can't be right. I need a new one. But I think for the meantime, it still shuts just fine, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, this is it, guys. Pretty awesome. Everything's painted up all pretty. Now imagine this with a nice floor, nice wood floor, like the linoleum would. Should look like a whole different camper, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.